Last time in episode 46, I shared my three most embarrassing Parkinson's symptoms. Things like masked face, forgetting words mid sentence, and not being able to multitask. And wow, the comments went crazy. Many of you said, "Yes, Bryce, that's me too." But an overwhelming number of you had three other symptoms that you said were most embarrassing to you. So today we're flipping it. The first video is mine, and this one is yours. These are the three most embarrassing Parkinson's symptoms, according to you, the Doing Life Today community. And stick around to the end because the Bryceism in this one might be the most real one I've ever shared.
Welcome to Living with Parkinson's. The good, the bad, and the reality. Real talk, real life, real community with Bryce Perry. Let's begin.
Well, welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Bryce, and I've been living with Parkinson's now for over 15 years. And on this channel, we talk about the good, the bad, and the reality of life with Parkinson's. So if you're looking for honesty, hope, and maybe even a little laugh or two along the way, you're in the right place. And hit subscribe and come along for the journey. But today I want to dive right in to the three things that you said were bothering, were the most embarrassing symptoms to you. And the number one was drooling. Now, this one came up over and over again in the comments, and it's not the kind of thing you want to bring up at a dinner party, right? I call it like the Niagara Falls surprise. 1 minute you're fine, and the next minute, well, let's just say you're grateful if you're not wearing a dark shirt. I remember being at a family gathering one time, and I was sitting there with my coffee and suddenly realizing that I had a little river making its way down my chin. And of course, that's exactly when someone always asks for a picture, right? Smile, Bryce. Sure, let me just wipe off the evidence first. So how do you deal with it? Well, for me, keeping tissues close by is a must. Some people swear by chewing gum or hard candy to keep swallowing more regular. Speech therapy can help too, because it actually trains those swallowing muscles. And I do have a Bryceism on this as well. And I did the speech therapy, and it really helped me immensely. But here's your Bryceism. With Parkinson's, sometimes dignity is as simple as remembering to keep napkins in the glove box. So don't forget that. Don't be embarrassed. Just make sure you have the right precautions around to wipe it up. Okay. The second symptom that was the most embarrassing to you was this: dyskinesia. Now, this one I didn't include in my first list, but you sure did. Dyskinesia is that involuntary movement, often from long-term levodopa use, where your body feels like it's dancing without permission. I once joked that I was auditioning for Riverdance at a wedding, and let's just say nobody was clapping along. The hard part is you feel it so much bigger than it sometimes looks. You know, people ask if I'm nervous or if I've had too much coffee. Nope, just Parkinson's showing off again. So what do I do? What helps? For me, working with my doctor on med timing made the big difference. Sometimes a small adjustment is all it takes. And find comfortable seating. If I know that I might be moving, I'd rather be in a chair with arms than perched on a bar stool that I'm about to wobble off. So think ahead. Always think ahead. Okay, quick pause here. If you related to either of these first two symptoms, hit the like button so more people can find this video and realize that they're not alone. And what about you? Do you deal with these things? Do you deal with drooling? Do you deal with these things? In the comments, I want to know, what do you deal with it and how do you deal with it? You know, many people watch these videos, a lot of people watching this podcast, and a lot of people read all the comments. So by you showing up and giving your tips on what you do, you're going to help somebody else. You really are. Okay, now I'm going to move into like the third one, the biggest ones of what embarrasses you. All right. And that third one was bathroom urgency and or accidents. Now this one, yes, this one is a tough one. A lot of you said that this was the one that embarrassed you the most. And I get it. You know, you can joke about drooling and you can laugh off a wiggle here and there, but nobody wants to talk about not making it to the bathroom in time. All right. And I'll be honest, it happened to me once in a grocery store. I thought that I had time and I didn't. And the walk of shame from the aisle 7 to the exit. Well, yeah, I will never forget that. That was the day that I learned that planning ahead meant more than just making a shopping list. So if you've had issues in this area, know that you're not alone, and know that, others have been there. I've been there, and it's terrible. It's awful. It is embarrassing, and I totally get it. But here are some tips, okay? Number one, always know where the bathrooms are when you go to somewhere new. Okay, I always check. If I go to a restaurant, the first thing I check is where are the restrooms. If I'm in a shopping center, where are the restrooms? If I'm in the grocery store, where are the restrooms? Always think ahead, because if you have to make that mad dash, you don't want to think twice. Okay, here's tip number 2. Carry a change of clothes with you in the car, just in case. Just in case. I know it's embarrassing. I know you feel like you shouldn't have to, but just do it. It'll save you in the long run. And my third tip is this. Don't be afraid to talk to your doctor, because there are actual strategies and medications that can help manage urgency. And you're going, really? Yes, there really is. Talk to your doctor. Explain your issues and your problems. Explain how it's happening. Explain when it happens and what your day's like. Track it, like I always say, and bring it up with your doctor. And don't settle for anything less than something. Just try something. Okay. Now, if you've made it this far, you know what that means. You've unlocked the Bryceisms for this one. Okay. And here it is. With Parkinson's, embarrassment will show up whether you invite it or not. The trick is learning how to keep showing up anyway. In other words, you have Parkinson's, you're going to be embarrassed. The trick is how you deal with it. So, those are the 3 most embarrassing Parkinson's symptoms according to you in the community: drooling, dyskinesia, and bathroom urgency. Now, which one of these have you dealt with? Or is there another one that you think belongs on the list? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and who knows, maybe there's 3 more that we'll have to deal with and go through. How many can there be, right? How many can there? Give us a break. And if you want to go deeper, right? And these type of things they're hard to talk about in comments in public, but in the inner circle, they're diving deep. There's another one that I didn't mention that they're diving deep into right now, and they're diving deep hard. So join it. Come on in. Click the link in the description below and come to the private community where we talk about these things 24/7 with no judgment. Okay? Now listen, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with somebody that you know might need it today. And until next time, keep showing up, keep being real, and keep doing life today.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.